G'day guys, Matt here, and this is Construction Simulator 2015. I got this a couple of weeks ago for like 12 odd bucks on Steam, and is it worth the money on the retail price? Not really, but if it was at least around 20 odd dollars, it would be. Now the thing is, lately the sim games that's been released on Steam are not really the ones that turn out to be. I haven't really got every single sim out there, but I've been looking out for the only ones that who are worth playing, worth for my money, and worth for your time. Of course, my channel is best known as for the Farming Simulator series, which that slowly died off. I think my last one only has a couple hundred, and to this day, actually getting close to let me just double check on something. Yeah, I'm like 50 away to 4,000 subscribers. I'd like to thank everyone who's still tuning into my channel, even though I haven't really uploaded since January, late January. And this video is going to explain you why, because this is what I'm going to build today. A apartment block. So today I'm going to show you how this game goes for, and explain my absence, why I haven't been online for the last, or not online, but haven't been uploading videos for the last, what, 4 months. I think last one was late January with Dying Light. Alright, so before we start, I want to make sure I get the right materials. Alright, so we do need to go back to base. So I've seen there's some other new games coming out there, including Fallout 4, XCOM 2, which only had a trailer, and Fallout 4. Oh, and a new Batman game which is coming out like next week. And yes, I am getting kind of minor phone drops, but because I'm recording, it's not that bad if you're not recording. And it only happens when I'm in the city. I'm getting, what am I getting? At the moment I have 60, and I look somewhat over there, I'm getting about 40. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get not the rooftop crane, and this is the DLC which was like $3, so I was like, well, why not? This is a very good game. If you like games like Euro Truck 2 and Farming Simulator, this is a good mix combo. You don't really do much construction work, you do more of a delivery type, but you will see in short time. We're going to try and do this within an hour, so I don't waste you guys' time. Alright. The good thing is, it will tell you what you need each step. See, these ones are highlighted in yellow. So you can get like all the materials at once. Actually no, I want to go in this one. Alright, so would I recommend this game for 30 odd dollars? No. But any less, like 20 odd, yes. And the multiplayer is a bit better than Farming Sim. Like, I'm sorry, but Farming Sim's multiplayer streaming thingy is a bit off. Oops. But you will see how it goes. And this has a little bit of a story base, like how you start up and how you move from your base in the village to the city base. And if what you do is you work a bit, and then you get transferred once you get like higher level, and then I think it's like 5 or 6 you can. So hopefully they'll add more content later on. So we'll be getting those new games, the SOCOM. Only if the SOCOM 2 is similar to the other one that's been released, the when it was based in the 1950s. If it's based on that, we'll definitely get it. But if it's the turn-based one, like the original what's it, 2012 one, the one that, the good turn-based strategy game, which it's not bad, but I don't really fancy the turn-based. And yeah, find it a bit funny that people are now playing Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Batman games, just because of the announcement of the trailers and or whatnot. Like, I've been seeing streams where people go like, first playthrough and all that, like, wow. No offense, but really, wow. So, my absence. Now, I don't know if I really mentioned it yet. Between like Christmas time of last year to February, I was working at a pizza shop in my local town. And make it a little less noise. And the boss was going through some hard times the last few weeks, and this is like after my birthday, so after sort of like the last video I put up, and she wasn't really putting me on, so whoops. So I had to sort of nag her to give me more time, but at the same time it's not working out. She wasn't opening. She was actually calling the days I was meant to be on. She called me up and she says, "Hey Matt, look, I'm not opening the shop tonight, sorry." And I'm like, wow. Then unfortunately 1 week went by without no work, and I'm like, right, you know what, I'm done. And there was a job opportunity anyway, so at some point I was going to go up to her and say, look, I can't wait anymore. I'll have to go move on to something else. Apparently I'm not going to go too deep into what happened, but what happened is she had major family issues, um, and it unfocused her from her job or her business, and then she failed to keep her bills up, so she declared bankruptcy and let me go. And she let go of the other people as well. And mind you, I was only on the job for 10 weeks. That's from late December, so around Christmas time, to mid-February, so I think just after Valentine's Day. Uh, Sorry, I got a bit of a blocking noise. Not sick, but stuff happened. Anyways, so yeah, so she shut up and she owed me for 3.5 hours worth of work. And I'm like, well, it was late on the week and I went like, well, I'll be a good person and I'll give her some time to, get over it. Or not get over it, but, just do what she needs to do. And a week went by and I went like, well, I better message her because she owes me for like, uh, what is it, 20 an hour, so roughly, I think it was roughly around 70 odd dollars. At the time she was ending up selling her like work fridges and all that, and she was really trying to sort it all out. So a week went by and I messaged her saying, look, and mind you, I'm with a employment agency, so if something goes wrong, I can go back to them. And I said to her, look, if I don't hear from you soon, I'll have to talk to my superiors, and I would hate to do that to you, especially um, in your situation. Like, even just talk to me. That's all I'm asking. And she rings me up the next day saying, hi, look, I had to go out of town to, recuperate and all that. I said, yeah, I understand that. That's why I gave you space. And I didn't want to sound like an ass asking for money right off the bat. He said, oh, that's fine. I respect that. He said, look, I do have the money. Just come by my place and pick it up. I said, yep, no worries. So I went to her place pretty much straight away, so she doesn't change her mind or anything like that. And she said, I said, so, and I asked her, what happened, and she said, yeah, just, major family dramas, yada yada. Like I said, I'm not going too deep into it. Um, and I said, look, I'm sorry you lost your business. He said, oh, I lost more than that. I lost pretty much everything. I worked for the last 8 years. I'm like, wow, that's shit. So yeah, and so now I got pretty much nothing besides my house. I said, well, hopefully something will turn out good for you, and I wish you luck in your future. Yes, yeah, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. I want to be a nice guy. You know, get, um, she's a she's a type of woman that's a very hippie-ish like she cares for the environment and all that, like, and I respect that. You know, she, you know, I never really met a hippie face to face. Like she doesn't, she smokes normal cigarettes, she doesn't smoke any weed or anything like that, but no, she was a real caretaker. She actually puts recycling first, so, you know, every can the shop uses, every bottle the shop uses, she'll end up recycling it herself, or puts in the recycle bin. Now we recycle as well. You know, we use solar power when we need to charge her. Have to break some physics here. Anyways, is that flap open? Yeah, that's flap open. Excuse me. Oh. So anyways, so yeah, so I let it, you know, I've been a nice guy and wished her luck. You know, I didn't want to be a person that's just after the money. Anyways, a week or so went by and I started my new job, which was the shuttle bus around this town. Now mind you, I'm in a town of 3,000 people, so we're barely anything much. All we have is a skydiving, a pub, a supermarket, and one or two hardware shops, and that's pretty much it. Excuse me. Anyways, we we have a shuttle bus, and this job involves me just driving people around from A to B. And I used to do taxis back in my old town or city, and this is actually very much better. I don't have to put up with any major drunks. You know, we still get a fair bit of drunks, but these ones are pretty alright. Don't have to worry about crime much, because the town we live at has like zero tolerance. Yeah, I'm not going to reach over there, bro. Um, and yeah, it's much better. The way it was starting was kind of shitty though. Like the boss, there's the company owns by 4 bosses, and no, I've done my fair share. And we just went through the Easter weekend, well, a couple of months ago actually. Uh, Hold on a sec. And it just kept getting mixed up. Like when it first started out, the boss was like, one of them was like, yeah, you have a different license than what we're supposed to have, but my license covers for both taxis and buses, but the one he was preferring was the one that covers only the buses. Can we get out, please? Thank you. There we go. So, and we had to go through like 3 different areas just to fucking tell this guy, look mate, you know, my license covers for them. I checked it with the Department of Transportation. They checked it with the police department. I checked it with the, you know, the websites and all that. It's 100% legit. So I don't know what you're going on about, mate. Yeah. Drywall, okay. Now I'm happy to do a let's play of this as well, because this is a really interesting game. And if anyone does have this and looking to do multiplayer game, anyway, so after sorting that out, he says, oh, you know, here's your, alright, well, look, I'm apologise, I made a mistake. And he accepts it. And, like, he's a nice top bloke, this guy. And at the end, he really sticks out for me. And he really likes my style of work. And yeah, he's a really top bloke. You know, it's just some it's just some points, you know, everyone makes mistakes, but it's just the way he's been told. Wow, really? Someone friends me when I'm making a video. I wish Steven, like, I turn everything off before I make these videos, and I wish even had the word busy next to my name. Like, I'll tab out. I really was desperate. Oh, not desperate, but if I was really thinking, I would just go like, you know, tab over. Look, my name. And there's dash busy. Oh, anyway, so he's a top bloke now, and you know, he likes my style. We had another driver we just recently had, but the bad news is last weekend was the a holiday, which was WA Day, and she has no longer a license, which puts her out of the job. And she knew the way we were using this shuttle bus, and it's actually deemed as a shuttle bus, not a taxi. And the way we set prices is set, like just to go around town for 4 people, it's 15 bucks, which is standard because just to get into a taxi in a normal town or city, you're looking about 5 bucks to just jump into the cab. And I know that because I used to do taxis in my city. So people turn around and they go like, oh, that's cheap. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's better than what you pay in the city. And then you get people like, oh man, that's just a rip-off. I say, alright, well you go to the city and you jump into a car, not a van, a car, because there's barely any vans they only use for special request jobs, like, you know, more than 4 people. Yeah. You go there and you see how much it is from the place you're staying at to the pub. I guarantee it'll be more than 15 bucks. Like I said, it's 5 bucks just to jump in. I picked up these really drunken really drunken young teens to early 20s. So they were like younger than me. And I told them how much it was, and you know, and it was a fair decent price. I think what was it, about 6 of them or so. Actually, no, it was about 40 odd bucks, a 30 odd buck job, and they were like, oh, how much, bro? Like, yeah, it's going to be about this 35, 40 odd bucks, depends how many people on the bus. And they go like, this chick goes around, that's a fucking rip-off. Then we're not paying that, I ran the walk, and like everyone got off. I'm like, I'm so pissed off. The people going like, oh, that's a rip-off. I'm like, and one of the bosses were right there, and I got out of the bus, and he came around the corner and says, what's going on? I said, look, I told them the price, and they say it's a rip-off. And then she goes up to him, and he goes up to the kids, and he's like, oh, he's ripping us. And like, and I went out and I said, alright, you go to the city and ask how much it is to take you home. I went past it again. Oh, I have to take the long way. And she's like, yeah. I said, you know, don't worry about it. You can walk home. And the boss came around and he said, look mate, just drop them off and I'll pay for it. Alright, it's your call mate. So I dropped them off, and the stupid kids, they had bottles and all them, and it's illegal to have alcohol in the vehicle while on the street. It's considered as street drinking, even your own even a vehicle, unless the vehicle has like a special license, which ours don't. So, and it was the middle of the night, and I wasn't going to argue about that. So I let it slide, you know, because all the other drama we had. Fucking tosser. Move! Move! You're not supposed to be on the street because of construction work. Anyways, I dropped them off, wrote down the address and the name, and I went like, and I drove around the corner. Oh, actually, they even left the sliding door open. I'm like, can you at least shut the sliding door? Nah, fuck you, mate. I'm like, really? So I went ahead and charged them $5 extra for what they normally would charge, just because of that, because I got tired of their bullshit. Then I went around the corner, and as I turned, I heard a clunk sound, like a glass sound when it hits metal. So I pulled over and I found out they left a bottle or two in the back of the bus. And I said, you know what, I am charging them $5 extra. Because not only they left the door open and I asked them nice, I asked them to shut it and they said, nah, fuck you. They left bottles in my car. And they were still had a little liquor in them. So, of course, the liquor spilled onto the floor. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm charging them extra. And it turned out alright at the end. I actually got a few stories to tell you guys, so maybe if I start up this series, or I'd start up another series that doesn't involve much actual gameplay, I can talk about my heydays on the taxi. Actually it's called a maxi. Get it? Maxi? Maxi? It's my name, yeah, it's a taxi. Anyways, so yeah, so that's pretty much what happened for the last few months. Um, but now it's all settled, and hopefully nothing much will happen again. Um, and the last few weeks I've been pulling in almost $1,000 of fares. So hopefully we'll be edible enough to extend our license for another year. Should be fine enough. Yeah, that should be fine enough. Excuse me. Alright, so this one I need the truck. Um, uh, uh, excuse me. So mostly go back to this game now. As you've seen, I've been doing the work, and you see it's mostly delivering, but it's still good. Like I said, it's worth about $20 odd, and I think it's pretty good. Maybe they've fixed up some more bugs. No free trailer. Oh, okay. Yeah, shops have these renting things like forklifts, and I'm presuming this trailer. I like this just down the straight. Excuse me, coming through. I also got GTA 5 online, beat for the PC, and it runs decently with my G27. I think I told you guys I upgraded that, I can't remember. That should be good enough anyway. Am I blocking traffic? Yes, I am. Oops. Come on. There you go. Like I said, it runs. I think I need to upgrade my GPU, CPU at some point, and I'm looking about $1,500, which kind of sucks, but oh well. At least I don't have to buy a new computer. Oh yeah, in a couple of weeks' time, I am going for a holiday. I haven't had a holiday since 2010, so this is going to be something. What if these are made for China? Excuse me. Yep, how many? Excuse me. How many more stages to go? Oh yeah, this is 12th stage. No, there's major pull for the mayor. I do apologise for that, guys. Sorry. Yeah. So the way it works is you got normal jobs, you got tutorial, which somehow never goes away when you buy the vehicle. Then you got these special jobs. I don't know what this last one is. Haven't seen anything popped up. These special jobs are technically one-offs, and they saw a story base. Like I said, um, I'll sort that out with you guys if you're interested in me doing a let's play. Company, you got your vehicles here. So you got the rents on that, which I don't know why. Whoops. Your crew, you got one worker, you got one guy. So I could technically get another job and get those two to work, which I can do. I'll find something. Um, um, Actually no, because it'll be too confusing. Because you have both jobs showing up and it's annoying. And the GPS gets confused as well. And mind you, I am using a It's got to say controller, and then it's like, no, I'm not using an Xbox controller. I'm using the mouse and keyboard. And even though I don't have the controller plugged in, it still shows up like the use the X button to clip on or whatever it is. Um, oh, it's A button. Also, I've been streaming on Twitch as well, with some games. So, I do apologise, guys. I really do. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch too, and I got about 70 followers on there. I'm not looking to do much on there. If you go to my main YouTube page, there'll be a Twitch link on there. Yeah, that will be. Just go to my main page on my YouTube channel. So hopefully this new job of mine, which I've been having for the last, what, 2 odd months, I started like, what was it, late February, early May, sorry, March, yeah, about 2 months worth of work I've done so far, and I rather like this job, and at the moment now I get, and hopefully it'll stay like this for a while, so I can start uploading videos again. At the moment, he gets the boss that has the license like I do. He does the main week. So from Monday to Thursday. I get the weekend from Friday to Saturday. Friday to Sunday. So yeah, hopefully it will work out great. No! Oh, yay! It's thinking. It's thinking. There we go, in fact. Yay! Now pour concrete on the construction site, please. Yes, boss. Yeah. I can just make up a series right now. The lonely construction worker comes into the new world of Wolfenstein and the city. Also, I've been playing a lot of Warships, which I've been getting addicted to. And I used to play a lot of the Navy field. Keep going. Ah, fuck you. I used to play Navy Fuel when I was young, so I found all the songs, like the battle theme and the docks theme and all that. So every time I play uh play play the game, I always play the themes on my like a music player. So I load it up and goes da 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 dun 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 na na da na da 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 na da 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 na na. Yeah, I know it. Yes, like I said, I listen to it a lot. And when you get destroyed on the battlefield and games to going, dun 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 dun. And I like the themes of the different teams or factions or whatever is. So you get the American, it's all like sort of military type thing. How'd it go again? I'm thinking about it, I really am. I know the neutral. I think the neutral thing went dun 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 dun. Far out. I know what it is, and you got the British one that's more like a Prince Charles type music, like the Queen's music, because it's the Royal Navy. Then you got themes like Russia, and that goes like sort of the themes, the national anthem. And you know, sort of like that, which I haven't never played. I only like play the, what was it, English, not really France, English, German and Japanese and American, and of course I stick with American or British, and I'm doing the same here with World of Warships. And if I made a series on it, there's this mixed theme of the battle theme. It's the rock theme. You can easily find, just look up Navy Field battle theme remix or something like that, or rock theme. And the guy, it all goes dun 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 dun. And he says, you're welcome to use it as long as you give him credit, which I'm really going to do it. I could just see my intro of World of Warships, just me firing, looking around, firing guns. I remember the days when I used to make my own themes. Like I just took, if you ever knew me from back when I did my Let's Plays from recording off a camera on my PS3, where I had the Transformers, and I had the 201 from Stan Bush, I think it was. The guy who's the real inspiration of Transformer songs. Like, you got the touch, you got the power. Then there's the actual Transformers meme. Actually, I think that is the same thing, because I remember one time I actually did get a copyright for it. Transformers! But yeah, I really like to start making my own intros again. And I also want to redo my channel intro. The art of cementing. Concentrate, my Padawan. You must put wax on, wax off. Yes, I decided to put the wax on technique. Wax on, wax on. Wax on, wax off. I think there is a way you can... Yeah, no, I don't want to. Once again, I got to get these. Make sure there's nothing else. Ah, fuck. I could use that crane on the back of the truck, but it's much quicker to use this. Insulation, huh? Must be... You know, what are we up to? Stage 7. 4 concrete. Large generator. bitch! Get out of the way! Since it's so small, it's not really worth concentrating. The good thing is you can actually multiple stack onto trucks if you do it right. Just gonna move you out here for a sec. Get your brother out. Come on, mate. Tell him to get out. I wanted to do a Fallout Let's Play or a quick or a once over play sort of thing. As long as they sort of flattish and then not hanging out of the truck, you can get away with it. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. See? I'll show you how it goes quickly. So you put the sides out. One thing they should fix is they should have a button where you can push for the like the speed of the crane. Just look how slow this is. I used to work on a truck like this, only for 2 months. But that's another story. Should have fixed him in a better position.